So it all started on the 16th of November 2025. Should I say that day is the worst day of my life? That day was the beginning of the worst day of my life. It was on a Sunday. With the youth, we went for a day out with Daddy Gio on that Sunday morning. I was so excited that very day, seeing Daddy Gio personally, one-on-one, for the very first time. I was so excited, I was so happy, to the extent I danced, I praised God, I worshipped God. Like, I did so many things that very day. You need to see me that very day in church. I was so excited. I was praising God with everything in me. I worshipped God. I danced. Like, I can't even express how I was feeling on that Sunday morning because I was so excited. I was so excited. Being in the same roof together with Daddy Gio, I was so excited. I was super excited and happy about everything on that very day. Then I went back home around 4 p.m. that very day. I started having this strange headache. It was so severe, and then I kept wondering, was it not the same me that was praising God a few minutes ago? So what now happened? All of a sudden I was having this severe headache, very, very severe. So I had to sleep to have some rest. So when I slept, I woke up with the same headache. I didn't know what it was all about, but I was feeling this very, very severe headache, not knowing that my mom was involved in a car accident. It was around 7 that very day, 7 p.m, that my younger brother informed us that my mom was involved in a car accident, that his friend called him, that they saw my mom inside the car, and my brother was crying so bitterly. He was crying. Immediately I felt this peace, and then I told my siblings on the group that this is not the time to cry, that we should just pray and trust God. Everything will be fine. That was what I told them. But when my younger brother got to the scene of the incident, and then he posted the picture of the car and then my mom, I couldn't hold it. I didn't know when I shed tears. I didn't know when I shed the tears. I cried. I prayed. I trusted God. I praised God. I worshipped Him. I handed everything to Him. Because when I saw my mom, her eyes was bringing out blood. Her face was opened. They had to sew it. I couldn't bear it. I cried. I won't lie. I cried. I prayed. I trusted God. I handed everything to God for God to take control, to have His way. I couldn't sleep that night. The next morning when I woke up, my eyes were swollen. I didn't even know my eyes were swollen. Not until someone drew my attention to it that my eyes was swollen. I cried. I waited to hear my mom's voice. I prayed to God. I just want to hear my mom's voice. How will I speak with someone on Saturday? I spoke with my mom on Saturday. We gisted, we laughed, and then on a Sunday, just the next day, she was involved in a car accident. And then on the 20th of November, after waiting to hear her voice again, I did not hear her voice again. I didn't know that Saturday was the last time I would hear my mom's voice. On the 20th, on a Thursday, November 2025, I received the most shockest news of my life, that my mom was no more. When I received the news, I did not cry. I just told God, my mom is not dead. My mom cannot die, because I spoke with her on a Saturday. She cannot die. My mom cannot die. That was the only thing that was coming out from my mouth. My mom cannot die. My younger sister, she was crying. She was calling my name. She was calling my name like she wanted me to cry out, but I did not cry. I was just saying, my mom cannot die. My mom cannot die. She cannot die. She cannot die. So the following day, I traveled. I had to leave Abuja immediately. I traveled to the village because they took her body to the village. I traveled immediately. The following day, the next Friday, on Friday, I traveled to the village. On getting there, I saw my mom lifeless. I prayed to God. I asked God to bring my mom back. I asked God to bring my mom back. And my mom cannot die now. She cannot die. She will live to carry my children. She will live to witness my wedding. She will come for my omugo. I told God, you raised Lazarus from dead after 4 days. Father, please bring my mom back. I did all I could. I cried, I prayed, even seeing my mom lifeless body, I prayed. But then, it is what it is. I cried. Did I have faith? Yes, I had faith. I had faith. But then I cried. Even up to now, it's not easy. It's not easy for me to bear this loss. It's not easy. Because I'm so close to my mom. Very close to my mom. She's my gist partner. She's my everything. She's my best friend. How will I cope? How will I cope without her? My mom can call me 5 times a day. She'll be the first person to call me while going to work. If I've not closed from work, she will call me. How far have you closed? How will I cope? Now she's no more. How will I cope? So I've been wondering, is it wrong? Is it wrong for me now as a Christian? Is it wrong for me as a Christian to cry after losing my mom? Is it wrong for me to cry? These are questions I want answers to. And if you can see this video right now, please, you can share your thoughts. Is it wrong as a Christian? Is it wrong for me to cry after losing my mom? Is crying also a way God allows me to heal? Is crying also a way for God to heal me from this pain I'm going through? And does crying means I have a weak faith? Does me crying after losing my mom means I have a weak faith, or my faith is shaking? Does me crying means my faith is shaking, or I have a weak faith? I really want to know, because this pain I am feeling right now, this pain I am going through right now, feels too deep for me to hide. the pain is too deep for me to hide. I cannot hide it. So I need answers to these questions. I need answers to these questions because it's not easy for me. It has not been easy for me. And as I speak right now, it's not easy for me. It's not easy for me. I've lost weight. I've lost my appetite. I can no longer eat. I can no longer sleep. Each time I close my eyes, I won't sleep. It's just like me closing my eyes, but deep down, I am not sleeping. I am thinking. I'm thinking about a lot. So I just want to know. I need answers to these questions. What I'm going through right now, is it wrong for me to cry? Is it wrong for me to cry as a Christian? Is it after losing my mom? My mom, she was my gist partner. She was my confidant. She was everything to me. My best friend. She was my all. She was my everything. She was my everything. It is well.